And now, from Glasgow.
So hello there, welcome to issue 130, only 10 more issues to go. So we are doing the trailer roof joists. Now I have some bad news and some good news for you. The bad news is that we're going to be doing exactly the same as we did in the last issue. The good news is we've got more of them and it's going to add a lot of stability to the trailer, so I'm rather happy with that. So we have got 6 roof joists, and the same as last issue. These are the same, but they are numbered differently. So I've got a couple of 2s there. I've got a 3 and a 4. What's this one? This is another 2, so I've got 3 2s, and I've got 2 3s. And a 4, which I find quite interesting, but they are all exactly the same. We have got 7 DP15 screws. These are the same as last week. These are the 1.8 by 4mm KB screws. These are the ones that are going to go through the middle and attach the plastic piece. And then we have 13 DD12 screws, 1.8 by 3mm KM screws. And these are the ones that are going to go through the outsides to attach into metal. So let me do a cut and I'll bring the trailer through. So this is the part of the project where it gets really awkward because I'm just struggling to get everything into camera. Now I'm going to do it slightly different from the magazine, same as I did last week. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the metal attachment points first, and this is just so that I don't get in a muddle with the screws. So we'll just deal with one screw only, and then we'll move on and do the other screw. So just trying to get all my screws out onto the table ready. And then what I'm going to do is I'll get my oil, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we'll just pre-oil all of these connection points. And I've oiled the wrong one there. 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now what I was considering doing before, when I do these builds, I kind of roughly plan them in my head. One thing that I wasn't 100% happy with is, you see we're working along, and I looked at these joists and I thought they all look the same. Is there any reason why I couldn't put every other joist in? Now that won't be full support, but it means that it would add more stability. See here that there's hardly any stability there, whereas here it's a lot more solid. So one thing I suppose you could consider, especially if you're one of those that don't build the model the day it actually arrives, and maybe while we're looking at this issue you've already got the next issue, which I haven't. Maybe you could look at doing every other one, but then again I suppose if you've got all of the joists, including the ones that are coming in the future, you could do all 3 issues at once and just do one mass bit of screwing. Now you will notice that I'm putting 3 in at once. This is just for a little bit of extra speed. And you'll also notice that I'm trying not to do an edit. I don't know, because I've been doing this film series without the editing as much as possible. I want to kind of do it a little bit, carry on as we have been doing. Or what I might, actually I've got an even better idea. Right, so let me just get this last screw in. So this is the third joust going in. So that is, we're over halfway through. I think the halfway mark is there. No, that is the halfway mark. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's, so let's do a little comparison. Look at the strength we've got there, and then it's still very strong there, but it still needs a little bit of added strength. Right, guys, I'm just going to finish off putting these last 3 jousts in, just the metal side, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's all of those in. We've just got our DP15 screws now, and what we're going to do is we're going to finish this build up by securing the plastic screw into the middle. And while I do that, I would like to make an apology for a comment that I didn't actually make in public, and that is I had a bit of criticism. Yes, that's what I thought. So I had a bit of criticism for the build. I thought it was absolutely terrible that what they've done is they've given us these jousts part finished at the end of a pack. So if you're the kind of person who they receive 4 issues in a pack, and then they go straight in and build all 4 packs, you are now left sitting there for 1 month, well, 4 weeks, with these jousts almost completed, but not quite. But actually, at the point that they've left it, it's actually not the end of the world, because, or even though it's not completely solid, by having most of the jousts in, it is almost completely solid. So let me just pop this penultimate screw in, and then we'll check them. So it's difficult to see this, but this is actually, this open space at the end is actually quite solid. So to be fair to I'll say Hachette, although I know Hachette haven't manufactured this. I would say if you can't finish the pack off at completing the jousts, which would be quite fair and reasonable, at least do it, finish it so it's mostly done. If it had finished in the previous pack, then I would have said that's quite bad. But look, you see there is a little bit of movement, as we would expect, but these side pieces are solid, almost as solid as these, but not quite. But look, guys, that's it. That is issue 130 complete, and in the next issue we're going to have 5 more jousts. That's going to complete that. Beyond issue 131, I honestly have no idea. So by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure you'll all know what's coming, but at the time of filming, not got a clue. So guys, I'll hope to catch you next week when we do issue 131. Take care, guys. Bye bye.